Dion Lewis is the deep man for New England. Patriots trying to win their 14th game. And the Dolphins enter action at 10-5. First playoff appearance since 2008. Abbreviated after the 4-game suspension. Open up from the 25. Brady on a toss to Lewis. Lewis makes 2 men miss. A lot of running for Lewis after the catch, but picks up only 4 yards. McCain whiffed. 41-3 route. Toss it to White. Had a touchdown reception last week, and he spun down for no gain on the play. Motion man Hogan. Brady. Brady will run for the first down. He takes a shot as he crosses the 35. New set of downs for New England. Just shy of the 36. Lewis gets the call, and there's nothing there. Next in the NFL, they've had 19 since week 9. Brady, little trickery to Edelman. Can he get the corner? He can, but he stumbles. So footing has been an issue here.
It's going to be a legal block right about there, or that's a little bit questionable. What's not unquestionable is the fact that Brady gets hit by Wake.
3rd and 3. Brady steps up, fires. Oh, what hands by Edelman. First down, Patriots. Coming up on the 11-minute mark of the first. Devlin, the fullback, is in. Shifts out of the backfield. LeGarrette Blount. Nice patience there by Blount. Gang tackled as he crossed the 35. A couple of 3rd downs. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard run by Blount. Brady straight back. Guns it underneath. And it's Lengel who had his first NFL catch, which was a touchdown last week in the victory over New England. Pazinger holding on for dear life. They picked up Lengel from the Cincinnati practice squad. They need 1 yard. They get it with Dion Lewis out near the 25. Jason Jones in on that stop. It's a 3-yard gain for Lewis.
Josh McDaniels.
10th play of the drive. Fake it. Brady. Open man over the middle. Martellus Bennett. And leans across the 15. The top 10 in touchdown percentage in the league. Brady's a perfect 5 of 5 running play. Dion Lewis squeezes through. It's hit short of the 5-yard line. Earl Mitchell could not bring him down initially, and Lewis turns it into an 8-yard run. Working out of the gun on a 2nd and 2. Patriots trying to strike first. It's a give. Lewis, stutter step. Lewis still going. They'll stand him up, but he gets enough for the first down. Needed 2, picked up 4.
I don't know. He got it, though, right?
1st and goal. Fake it to Blount. Brady tosses. Touchdown! Martellus Bennett. Brady lofts it up for the tight end.
Here's Donald Butler right here. Watch the play fake, and that allows Bennett to get right in behind him. Outside shade played there that time by Michael Thomas. And Bennett, he did this last week.
Obviously they miss him, but this team has gone 7-0 without Gronk this year. Martellus Bennett.
Well, injuries happen, and Gronk has had a history of injuries lately.
And Michael, by the way, has a new contract. Finally got that extension with Seattle, Martellus' brother. Jakeem Grant not going to take it out of the end zone. AFC. First possession of the day for the Miami offense. Come out in a 3-receiver set. Handed to Ajayi. And he runs into a wall.
Catch.
2nd and long here for Miami. Fake the jet sweep. Give it to Ajayi. And he gets caught by Flowers. He'll get a gain of 1, but Flowers got him right at the line of scrimmage. The team has in him when he's in the huddle. There was some movement. We get a flag. And John Parry will fill us in. Jawan James on that right side. Shifted.
Ball start. Offense number 70. 5-yard penalty. We're done.
To take what New England gives you, be patient. You can learn a lot from the first 2 possessions what the game plan is. Flips it high in the air. He was drilled as he tossed it to Damian Williams, and it's incomplete. Trey Flowers just possessed the football for a minute 37.
We'll figure it out.
Coming off a 7.5-minute drive by the New England offense. Matt Darr, the punt. Edelman will not touch it. Penalty marker thrown at the 18-yard line as that ball floats out of bounds.
This will be refused. This is great field position.
Holding. Kicking team number 46. New England has elected the 10-yard penalty to be added to the dead ball spot.
Absolutely.
1st and 10, New England, timeout.
Makes it an 18-yard net then.
EBS. Patriots open up at the 45 of Miami. Play action. Brady looking downfield. Has the time. Brady upstairs. Through the hands of Edelman. 12th drop pass of the year for Edelman. He's tied for the lead in that category. Give it to Blunt. LeGarrette Blunt busting it to the outside. David Andrews with a key block. Rushing yards already for New England. Brady operating out of the gun. Give it to Blunt. Up the middle, LeGarrette Blunt sticks the helmet down into Bakari Rambo.
Then we'll keep you updated as best we can.
All right, thanks, Evan. Hightower active this week. He missed last week with a knee injury. LeGarrette Blunt, it's a 3-yard gain. Patriots are riding a 6-game winning streak. They've allowed 3 points or fewer 3 times this season. Brady, caught. Michael Floyd. Floyd battling to get to the end zone. Floyd extends his body for the touchdown. Catch and run for Floyd.
Bobby McCain comes in late. Does he stretch out like Antonio Brown? It looked like he fell right on the goal line there with his left elbow. Tremendous effort.
Floyd, he said, look, he's worked really hard, a lot of time, extra time at the facility, trying to get up to speed. He said, I think he's ready. Talking about the best all time.
No question.
In a single season for Brady, that's number 1. One more touchdown, he'll hold that record by himself. Kenyon Drake's going to take a knee, and the Dolphins will have it at the 25. So Miami now in a 14-0 hole, 3:44 to go in the first. Ajayi. Patriots converge on Ajayi, led by Landon Roberts and Alan Brandt. Starting offense. They have 4 yards of offense. Moore in trouble, gets out of it. Jabal Shear can't believe he didn't throw him down to the ground. And Moore picked off Logan Ryan. It went from bad to worse.
This is Logan Ryan in the circle. Watch as he drops back here, reads the coverage of the quarterback. We'll get back to that as Blunt takes the ball on first down. But
first quarter this season, that's the highest point differential in the league. Getting off to strong starts once again. Chris Hogan with the catch, and that's good enough for a first down. Penalty marker thrown on a scrimmage now just at the 46-yard line.
Illegal use of hands. Hands to the face. Defense number 25. Penalties declined. Result in play. 1st and 10 New England. 319.
Sprained ACL and MCL left leg. Dion Lewis still going after initial contact. Lewis can pick up yards.
3 to 4 yards farther down the field.
Well, that's what he told us. He uses his quickness. He uses his low center of gravity to his advantage. Edelman catch and run with a flag thrown. Rookie out of
offside. Defense number 97. Penalties declined. Result of the play. 1st down.
Yep. Edelman, motion man, on a 1st and 10, under a minute to go. Brady again the time. Brady hooks a pass. End zone. Broken up. Looking for Edelman. McCain and Edelman exchanging words. Michael Thomas wants a flag thrown.
And he got it.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 11. Down and count. 2nd down. 15-yard penalty.
Well, not only the chirp, it was
he pecked them.
The peck. Down. Patriots have 11 of them and now face a 2nd and 25. Devlin is in there. Give it to Lewis. Dion Lewis accelerates for 4. New England is 7-0 on the road this season, trying to become the 7th team all-time to go 8-0. Hogan push from behind. And that'll carry us to the end of the first quarter. 13 yards for Hogan. Has recovered from that. Ryan Allen will hold it. And Gostkowski right down the middle. It's tough to get Tom Brady.
That's a big part of the component, but a huge part, but still the organizational part. You're absolutely right.
Kick it through the back of the end zone. Gostkowski, it's a touchback. 1,060 yards, 3 touchdowns for Landry. Handed off to Ajayi. Running hard across the 30. Fans react after the hit by Rob Ninkovich. An interesting ride. After that Tennessee game, the team really came together, made some roster moves, let everybody know that they were not messing around. Flags down.
False start. Offense number 80. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
It's Deion Sims. And they'll go empty. With more from the gun. Second and long. Throwing on the move. Tight window there. Kenny Stills was out of bounds. It's incomplete. Moore steps in. They've won 9 of their last 10 to make the playoffs for the first time in 8 years. Underneath, catch and run, Devontae Parker. First down at the 40-yard line. That one covers 14 yards. Early stages, second quarter. Patriots 17, the Dolphins nothing. Final week of the regular season. Ajayi shake and bake. Tossed down after the gain of 5.
3 200-yard games in one season. Remarkable.
Give it up to Jakeem Grant, and only gains a yard after all that running. Patrick Chung combining with a Landon Roberts to bring him down for Miami. Working out of the gun from the 46. Moore, clean pocket. Pressure from behind, slings it, incomplete. Kenny Stills.
Dolphins are going to keep this drive going.
Would have been a tough catch, kind of catch that Jarvis Landry makes with regularity with one hand. Matt Barr, the high punt. Julian Edelman with a flag down behind him. Rizzi was retained.
Holding, return team, number 22. After distance to the goal, first down.
95 scoring defense. And the Patriots have looked the part today. LeGarrette Blount spun down after the gain of 5.
Out of the end zone.
Brady's now 10 of 12 for 88 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Keep it on the ground to Blount. Brady pulls the trigger. Julian Edelman with a first down grab in front of Xavier Howard for 9. Just shy of the 25. Edelman 3 catches today, 43 yards. Brady again tried to swing it to Lengel. Oh, really?
A short reception today, and then that incompletion. You know,
tough to live up to that.
He might be a bust.
Dion Lewis to the outside. And Lewis has got a first down. Just a whitewash so far in the first half. Fake it. Brady gets rid of it. And Bennett is open. Martellus Bennett. They are shredding the Miami defense right now. Any way they want to. McDaniels and Gase know each other quite well. Gase served under McDaniels when he was the head coach in Denver. Knew each other from Michigan State under Nick Saban. Blount can't get away from that initial wave. Tony Lippett and Ndamukong Suh in the QBs, but it ended up being wide receivers, which gave him a different perspective as well. Brady to the outside. And Brady working the perimeter as James White gets involved. 4.8% conversion rate. Not the case today. Brady, 3rd and 3. Broken up and a flag down. Chris Hogan, the intended target.
Pass interference, defense. Automatic first down.
Well, apparently it's McCain.
Yep. Now, the right arm around the back of Hogan, spinning Hogan, is what gets the call. If he doesn't spin him, this is not going to be pass interference.
And he's so quick around the edge, and he makes a very tight turn to the quarterback. To Lewis. Trying to push the pile. That's a 3-yard gain. Phillips and Wake.
That is really rare to get injured on a quarterback sneak.
Deep drop. Brady flips it to the sideline. The hands of Floyd. Was he in bounds? He was. It's a clean catch.
Good hands, and let's check out the feet. Bang, bang. Good call by the officials. Control, but there's the ball thrown away from the defense. Howard.
New England works into the system and gets the most out of it. Brady tosses to the outside, and Hogan, he gets tossed down by McCain, 5 yards. That strong relationship that shows up on Sundays. Well, that's not legal. And Ndamukong Suh.
Encroachment, defense number 93, 5-yard penalty, second down.
Suh was pointing at the play clock, thinking that it was running down perhaps. He's trying to anticipate the snap. Gave Andrews the whole package there.
First and goal. Dion Lewis just went down.
Yeah, that's that turf that Evan Washburn told us about at the beginning of the game. He tried to plant.
A win, and they secure the #1 seed in the AFC and home field advantage. Brady. Dump off. Lewis nowhere to run. On Brady. Third and goal. Brady steps. Brady. End zone. Nobody home. Edelman felt he was held by Howard. Punter Allen will hold it. This is a 26-yarder. And he drills it. First time both the Patriots and the Dolphins have made the playoffs in the same season since 2001. Big kick from Gostkowski. It's coming back to the 25 for Miami. Giving up a touchdown. Dolphins trying to change that with just over 3 minutes to play first half. Catch and run for Jarvis Landry. It's a first down. That is the first grab of the day for Landry. Just the second completion for Matt Moore. Chung and McClellan there defensively
Set for New England.
Miami comes in averaging 27 points per game at home, 20 points per game on the road. Ajayi, he's ridden down at the 45-yard line. Described his style to us as aggressive, violent, trying to create big plays, breaking tackles, using his speed. And there's Ajayi getting to the outside, crossing midfield into New England territory. 2 minutes to go. First half, New England leads at 20-0 over Miami. Both teams are in the playoffs. Just a question of seeding. Ajayi sheds one tackler, then puts the stiff arm to Logan Ryan. He's angled out of bounds. Miami. Ajayi remains in there. Give it to him. And Ajayi is cut down by a Landon Roberts, rookie out of Houston. Deion Sims in motion. We come up on 1 minute to play first half. Moore throws it. A snare by Damian Williams. And laying out some contact on Malcolm Butler. At 06 to play. Line of scrimmage is the 30. Shotgun. Moore gets rid of it quickly. Asking Landry to create after the catch. He's across the 25-yard line. Brought down by Devin McCourty. Line for 30 yards prior to this possession. Moore over the middle. It's caught by Ajayi for a first down.
We're doing a good job. 5 for 5 on this drive.
Moore. A tight spiral underneath, caught by Jarvis Landry, then driven backwards by the combination of Ryan and McCourty. This is a 2nd and 5 for Miami. Trying to get on the board. Moore looking. Moore has the time. Tosses. Bouncing off, Jarvis Landry. Terrific individual effort for the touchdown.
Gets in. Now they're going to call Landry for an unsportsmanlike conduct for slamming his helmet down to the ground here.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Miami, number 14, taking off the helmet. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the ensuing kickoff.
But what I don't understand is he is off the field to play there. If he were in the bench area and had done that, they wouldn't have called the penalty.
3 interceptions. He was 7 of 7 on the drive. Franks tacks on the extra point. In the second quarter, Dion Lewis is deep, standing at his own 9-yard line, and Franks puts this one on a bounce. Brought in by Devlin, one of the up men. Devlin is hit along franchise history. Brady tossed towards the ground, and Bennett in the area. Motion man is Hogan. Fake it to Hogan and throw it to Edelman. Edelman hit by Kiko Alonso, holds on to the football, and it's a first down for New England with 12 seconds. 4 yards does it, but 6, 7, 8 gives them confidence.
And he had one timeout to work with.
Brady underneath. James White turns the corner.
There's your range.
And that's 8 yards. Brady, moving pocket. Throw to the sideline, and they get a couple extra yards as Edelman works the perimeter. 52-yard attempt to extend the lead. Gostkowski from 52 yards away. It is off to the right. And that's how this first half ends.
But leading his team down the field to get that end zone off the great effort by Jarvis Landry just tells you about his makeup.
Kickoff from Gostkowski. That will carry Grant all the way to the back of the end zone. Dolphins will have it at the 25. Let's check in. Not after today, because Miami will be on the road in the postseason. Ajayi gets the call, and Ajayi is stacked up. 7. Start of the third quarter. Moore. Receiver fell down. It was Jarvis Landry, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 7 now for the Dolphins. First possession of the third quarter. Moore throws. It's on time, and it's Devontae Parker for the first down. 2015 draft. His ability to catch the ball in traffic. That was a big part of the reason why Miami took him, and a big target, as you mentioned, Dan. Because of the chemistry that has developed in that receiving room. Give it to Ajayi. Break through the first contact, but not the second wave. Trey Flowers and Logan Ryan. Name stuck.
It works.
3rd and 4. Moore. First down. Damian Williams. McCourty into the third quarter for the Dolphins. Moore's now 10 out of 15. Moore. Again, hooks up with Landry. Oh, he coughs up the football, and a flag thrown. Miami came away with it as Landry recovers his own fumble.
He didn't react like it
Run on
was.
the field is a catch. Fumble recovered by Miami. Illegal shift. 2 men moving at the snap. Didn't get reset. 5-yard penalty replay. First down.
You can find out where the shift is. That's illegal. Landry goes in motion, and at the same time, Ajayi was moving.
Key players, Pouncey, Cameron, Nisi, Jones, all on IR. Ajayi remains upright with a spin move. Jay Ajayi, a workhorse, a grinder. Ajayi has a soccer background. He was born in London, moved to Maryland in 2000. Moore popped up in the air. Incomplete. Alan Branch. The penalty interrupted a strong drive by Miami. Trying to make up for it here. Catch made by Stills. Did he get to the marker? He did. First down, Dolphins. Flanks Moore. Fake it. Williams with the block. Moore with a clean pass to Jarvis Landry. And he's brought down to the 25. Themselves a chance to win at the end, or at least tie it. 2nd and 3. Ajayi. Slam down. Ajayi hit by Trey Flowers for no gain. Williams sets up as a receiver. They've converted on their last 4 third downs. Moore looking, big play, touchdown to Kenny Stills. Moore lays it in there perfectly.
3-man pass rush, 8 in the secondary, but Stills goes right by Vanoy. Cover 2, Vanoy looking around for safety help, doesn't find it.
Matt Moore, after a slow start for Miami, the Dolphins have rallied. Franks the extra point. He was looking for help, didn't have it. Franks on the kick. Dion Lewis returnable. Lewis gets popped at the 20-yard line. And start of the third quarter. Now it's 20-14 Patriots. Brady swings it to the outside. Catch made by White. Crowd has gotten into it here at Hard Rock Stadium. 2nd and 4. Dion Lewis with a flag thrown. Lewis has a first down. Will it stand? No. Against New England.
Offense number 69. 10-yard penalty replay. 2nd down.
It's Shaq Mason on the right side of that New England line. A win, and they clinch the number 1 seed in the AFC. Julian Edelman. Catch in traffic. He gets hit by Rambo. Lewis and James White both on the field at the same time. 3rd and 7 for New England. Brady gets rid of it quickly. Catch! Julian Edelman off to the races! Julian Edelman! Goodbye, Edelman! Touchdown, New England!
for Edelman. Make one guy miss. That's Rambo. Remember, Rambo, one of the 3 defensive starters. Reserves are taking over starters today, and that cost the Dolphins that. Could have been a silencer, but there are a lot of Pats fans here. There's no question.
And Michael Floyd is having a major impact on this game for New England. That's a new career high for Edelman, by the way, with the 142. Gostkowski kicks it off. This is returnable for Grant. Grant crosses the 20-yard line. The pistol here with Ajayi in back of Moore. And now Ajayi shifts. Moore lost the ball for a moment, regathers, and hits his man Devontae Parker for a short gain on first down. Pick up 4 yards on the play. Brought down. It didn't appear like Moore was in Miami's plans. Now to give to Ajayi. Barrels his way. General manager, he was hesitant at first. After 5 minutes in the meeting, he said to himself, I'm in. This guy was different than anybody else that he had worked with. Devontae Parker with the catch. Now return the punt from Matt Darr. High kick. Edelman settles under it from the 19. Makes his move. And hit before he got to the 30-yard line. 10-yard return by Edelman, but it was all called back. Gino Grissom was called for holding, and it was at the point at which he held. So the 10-yard return is nullified. They go back to where Edelman caught the punt and then back it up. So now the line of scrimmage is the 9-yard line for New England.
And often.
Patriots pinned deep in their own territory. LeGarrette Blount is tossed down. Jordan Phillips. And right now he is at the top of the screen. Brady looking, and Brady, it's incomplete. Jordan Phillips on back-to-back plays for Miami. Third and 11 for New England. They've got a 27-14 lead. Shotgun, Brady tosses to Edelman. And Edelman is short on the first down. Ryan Allen, the punter, Jakeem Grant. Potential for excellent field position. Grant brings it in cleanly, but lost it at the end. At the 41-yard line, Grant jumps on top of it. 3 to go in the third quarter. Miami takes over with a 1st and 10 at its own 41. Handoff to Ajayi. And picks up 2 yards on the play. It's as if right at that moment, he knew what I was saying. 2nd and 8. Moore hits his man, Ajayi. Moore steps up, wobbly ball. There was a lot of heat. Punting it to Julian Edelman. Dolphins unable to take advantage of good opening field position. End over end. Edelman hauls it in cleanly at the 16. Miami has given up the most yards defensively in franchise history this season. Martellus Bennett, the intended target. They lost in the season finale last year in Miami, 20-10. Another cut for Michael Floyd. And that's good enough for a first down. Brought down by Michael Thomas, 13 yards on the play. Cameron Fleming is the 6th lineman. Flags down. Blount and Devlin had set up in the backfield.
Ball start. Offense. Number 71. 5-yard penalty. First down.
And it's Fleming who's called on the false start.
Often players did too.
34 seconds to go in the third. 1st and 15 now. Dion Lewis is in. And nothing there for Lewis, trying to soften up. Producer Mark Wolf, Bob Fishman and company, our director. 2nd and 16 for New England. Brady tosses sideline. Catch is made by Hogan with a flag down back at the 16-yard line.
And another penalty against New England.
Holding. Offense. Number 62. 10-yard penalty. Replay. 2nd down.
It's the rookie Joe Tooney. Now the Patriots are looking at a 2nd and 26. Brady steps up. That ball was tipped. Incomplete. Edelman, the intended receiver. Tom Brady, 292 straight passes on the road without a pick. This is a running play. And James White is hit by Spencer Pasinger. Line.
And part of that conservative call is that Brady was on his back on the previous play.
Quick snap to Ryan Allen. Allen goes to the other side of the field from where Landry had initially planted himself, and it's out of bounds. Landry never touches it.
47 yards.
The one big play was the touchdown to Kenny Stills. Play fake. Moore works it to Stills along the perimeter and tried to curl it upfield. Logan Ryan, most plays per game this season in the league, averaging 57 offensive plays per game. Moore at the play action. He hits Jarvis Landry, and they're in New England territory. Rush down for Landry. Play fake. Floater is incomplete. Ball was tipped. Landry felt that there was contact. He said it threw off the timing. 2nd and 10. Back to Ajayi. Ajayi taking it to the outside. He turns the corner. The acceleration by Ajayi for a first down. Deion Sims leads the NFL in broken tackles this season. We are under 12 minutes to play. Miami down 13. Moore releases to Jarvis Landry. And quickly brought down after the catch. Ninkovich pick. He's averaging 5.8 yards per carry this season. Moore gets rid of it to Landry. It's a first down for the Dolphins across the 25-yard line.
They do have a tremendous friendship and a competitive desire between the two of them.
New set of downs for Miami. Moore over the middle. He hits Devontae Parker. Most of the damage has been done through the air on this drive. They'll go back to the ground with a flag down. Ajayi bangs his way inside. Penalty marker thrown at the 8, met by Malcolm Brown.
Shifting.
Illegal motion. Offense number 14 moving forward at the snap. 5-yard penalty replay, first down.
And that's a call that's just never made.
First and goal for Miami. From the pistol, Moore on the move. A little dart to Kenny Stills, and he's tossed down by Butler. Out of the gun. Moore steps up, throws it underneath. Ball comes free, and it's scooped up along the sideline by McClellan. Shea McClellan, he's got blockers. McClellan out of bounds. Damian Williams on the chase down.
O-line. And the ball is going to be popped out here. Looks like McCourty closes and punches it out with his right hand. And then McClellan thinking he's got glory in front of him, but a long way to go. Tremendous effort here.
Brady and David Andrews trying to get on the same page here. They give it to Dion Lewis. Lewis keeps the legs churning. Out across the 15-yard line, and Ndamukong Suh. 2nd and 3 for New England. Edelman goes in motion. Ready? Throws to the outside to Hogan, and he's ridden. Go back to 1959.
Jim Brown.
Charlie Connerly
Of the Jets, old number 40, or the Giants, excuse me.
Pats. Running play. Blunt's been a touchdown maker. LeGarrette Blunt. Can they bring him down? And they're not going to let him get to the goal line, at least not on this play. Hand it to Blunt. Contact. And no gain. And Ndamukong Suh from Portland, Oregon. LeGarrette Blunt attended the University of Oregon. Handoff. LeGarrette Blunt. Touchdown, Patriots. A perfect 8-0 road record this season.
James Devlin does a great job on the linebacker Alonso, although he could have been called for holding for hooking him around the neck. But that would not have stopped Blunt from getting into the end zone.
Patriots are going for 2 here. 40 underneath. They get a 2-point rep and a flag down. Julian Edelman. Miami,
2-point
a
try
lot of
is good.
jawing.
After the score, personal foul, face mask, defense number 32. 15-yard penalty on the ensuing kickoff.
for the Patriots. That's 14 takeaways in the last 6 games. They had 9 through the first 10. Kenyon Drake. Patriots elected not to send this one skying through the back of the end zone. Returnable for Miami. Now been everywhere this year. Unwashed. 5:27 to go in the fourth. Kenyon Drake is stood up and forward progress. First time since 2008. They lost that year to Baltimore 27-9. Pass to Jarvis Landry, and he ducks out of bounds. Hill injured his left leg against Arizona. Kenyon Drake down low. 96 yards of offense for the New England Patriots. Huge play defensively, forcing a fumble. Long return by McClellan. Moore hit as he throws, and incomplete. He took a shot from Trey Flowers.
You'll see me all over the place.
3rd and 8. Moore again under pressure. This time Sheard providing it, and it's incomplete. This will be the 6th time that New England is seeded number 1 in the AFC. Long punt from Dar, rolling. Miami trying to save it on a couple of occasions. Finished the season with 254 pass attempts on the road with no interceptions. That's an NFL record. Handed off to LeGarrette Blount, and he sets the record for touchdown to interception ratio. 28 touchdowns, 2 picks. And these teams now getting into it. And Ndamukong Suh, this has been building.
After the play, personal foul, offense number 29, face mask. Down will count. 2nd down, half the distance to the goal.
So Blount gets up. A push from Suh.
47's Mike.
2nd and 12. Toss it to Blount. Circles and was fortunate to get out of the end zone. It'll be the first time since 2003 that both Super Bowl teams missed the playoffs the following year. Back then it was Oakland and Tampa Bay that didn't go to the postseason. High throw over the head. Backpedaling, Grant. And a collision out across the 45-yard line. Miami will have it.
I thought the holiday was New Year's. Like Halloween.
2:32 to play. A give to Kenyon Drake. And not much there for Drake. 3-yard gain in Pittsburgh for the wild card round in the AFC playoffs. Hand off to Drake. Brought down by Vincent Valentine on the play. NFL Today produced by Drew Kaliski, director Bob Matina, creative director of CBS Sports, Pete Radovich Jr. Damian Williams gets the call. And enough for a first down. Oh no. We'll find a few for him. 40 seconds left. Give it to Williams. Want to thank our tremendous camera crew as well. We've been with them all season long.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Everybody, wish you the best. What a excellent season we had for the New England Patriots. They have home field advantage in the AFC and a 14-2 record. The calendar turns to 2017, but the expectations remain the same for New England.